Hey there. Hey, this is Wesley $1 billion Virgin here. I know it's about 12 o'clock here, almost 12 o'clock p.m. in Houston, Texas. And I thought I would do a training here, internet marketing training, okay, if you don't mind. So you probably will want to stay here if you want to learn how to make money online on the internet faster than other people. And what I want to do is talk about internet marketing in a way that's not discussed with average people. Okay. I know a lot of you, you see these videos online about how you can make money quick and fast in 2 days and do this, Bitcoin, Forex. I get it. But I want to give you the reality of it. And if you just master this one thing, honestly, and you will make money online for the rest of your life in business. Very easy. And I don't want you to get confused when you see influencers. Sometimes you may see influencers with millions of followers, 10 millions of followers. It doesn't mean that they're making a ton of money, and it doesn't mean that they truly understand how to run a business, okay? Because people, unfortunately, they want to get popular online first before they really understand how to make money business-wise. And this is why a lot of influencers that have more followers than me, more engagement, but they don't make the amount of money that I do with my companies here. And it's because I understand the CAC. And I want you to write that down. And I want to give $50 cash out to anybody that knows what the word means. What does that CAC mean? What does that acronym mean? CAC. CAC. I'm going to teach you some stuff that they don't teach you online in the courses here. But if you understand this, and the reason why it would compel me to record this video, because my son, we was flying back to Colombia. And as you folks know, my son is now 18 years old, so I am getting him engaged and implemented with the business here and teaching him all the different aspects of the business of digital marketing, internet marketing as well. And we ran across the acronym CAC, and I was explaining it to him. And it's a lot, but he's very smart, so he's getting it. He's understanding it. And I said, well, how about I share with you? Let me give you the same information I'm giving my son. I'm setting him up for success. Obviously, before he turned 21, he'll be earning tens of thousands, maybe like $20,000, $30,000 a month with ease, right? From the knowledge that I'm going to give him. But I want to give that to you as well. I think of you as my sons and daughters, my brothers and sisters. Some of you are older than me. Some of you are younger than me as well. But just pay attention. If you understand this, you will make money for the rest of your life. And you're right, Chris. So, Chris, send me a cash out. I'm going to pay you $50. He's right. So write this word down. Customer acquisition cost. Okay. Customer acquisition cost is the name of the game. Okay. You ever watch a show by the name of Shark Tank? As a matter of fact, if you're not watching that show, in my opinion, you're not serious about being a successful entrepreneur, because that is some of the best educational information on TV that is free, that you can be able to assimilate knowledge from billionaires and millionaires and using all these different terms and understanding business. Just watch the show. So, one of the favorite guys I like is, what's his name? Mr. Wonderful. And he's always talking about CAC, customer acquisition costs. Now, let me explain what that means. Some of you may know, and some of you may not understand what that word means. Listen, customer acquisition cost is this. What is your cost to get a customer? Okay? What is your cost to get a customer on the internet? Listen to me, and I want you to listen close. Once you learn and discover the answer to that, you will make millions of dollars with ease. Okay? And I'm going to go deeper. Don't worry. Come with the word, go deeper, Wes. I'm going to break this down like a fifth grader so you really understand how this can make you millions. I mean, I've made tens of millions of dollars over and over. It got to the point it's so easy now. I wouldn't say it's easy, but I explained it to my son like this. I said, son, the internet marketing world is almost like putting together a 5,000 piece puzzle. Okay. Now, I've never put a puzzle together in my life, but just imagine putting a 5,000 piece puzzle together. You get all these pieces, And they're everywhere. You have no clue on where they go. You don't know where they connect. You don't even know where to start. But all you know, it's in the box, and it's possible because they show you a picture. This is what it should look like, and you have to get started. Well, that's like internet marketing, okay? But the great thing about it, once you figure out the pieces to the puzzle and you connect them, you will make millions of dollars over and over, like with ease. You know, you get to the point, like if I ever needed some, I mean, I don't need money, but if I ever wanted some extra $1 million, I know exactly what to do. And I'm going to give it to you. Does that make sense? I'm going to show you what you need to focus on and understand first. It's not about being an influencer. You have a ton of influencers out there. Yeah, they may make money on sponsorships or brand deals, but if the following or the engagement falls below a certain impression or CPI or whatever, then they don't make money, right? Because they don't know what the cost is to get a customer, because they're only doing brand ambassador work. Or you have some people out there that sell stuff on their internet, on their social media, only because they're like famous or they're significant online, but they don't even know what the acquisition cost is. If you don't know what that is, your business, you will fail 100%. You may make some money for 2 years, 1 year, 1 month, 2 months. But if you don't know what that number is, if you don't know what the cost that you need to pay to bring in a customer, you will never sustain a legitimate business. You will make you may get lucky, make some money, and most of you just dumb. You spend the money on, cars and big mansions and jewelry and fake, whatever. And then the money starts to diminish. So let me teach you here. So listen up, take notes. You're being coached by a multimillionaire. If you don't know who I am, Wesley Virgin, Wesley $1 billion Virgin, that is. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I am a self-made millionaire, which means I am self-taught. Everything that I've learned, I have taught myself, from computer engineering to marketing on the internet. And I do it very well. You can always search me online. I got negative, I got positive online, but at the end of the day, I make a ton of money, and I help people at this point in my life help a ton of money as well, if you listen. Okay, so let's break this down. So what do you mean by customer acquisition cost? I'll give you an example. So when I launched the product, fatdiminisher.com, fatdiminisher.com was a website that I launched maybe 11, 12 years ago, which was my product that made about $20, $30 million. It made a lot of money, right? And I was selling ebooks on the internet, okay? Now listen. We focused on running Facebook ads. Now, listen, I recommend, there's a lot of media out there, when you got to run ads. And let me tell you something. All of you should be running ads. If you have a business, I don't care if it's online or offline, you have to run ads, period. Don't ever think that you're going to just kill it organically for the rest of your life. No, that is not a business, okay? In my opinion, it's not. You have to know the numbers. You have to know how much money can I spend to grab a customer, which means if I spend $5, can I make $10? If I spend $10, can I make $100, right? You have to know those numbers. It's important, because once you spend a certain amount of money and can make a profit, well, you just spending more money. If I'm spending $10 and I'm making $50, well, I'm going to spend $100. Then I'm going to spend $200 and $300. I'm just going to continue to spend because I know what my customer acquisition costs. Listen, write this down. Whenever you start or begin to run ads online, just use Facebook. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Just use Facebook first. I know you have TikTok, you have Native, you have YouTube, Google Ads. You have a lot of, but listen, from my experience, Facebook has been a game changer because it's cheaper, okay? It's more affordable. 2, Facebook owns Instagram, so the same ads that run on Facebook are running on Instagram, so you have the reach. And 3, you can really drill down to your demographic interests. You can find who your avatar is. The person that you're trying to find, you can find them on Facebook. Does that make sense? So write that down. When you start running traffic, just use Facebook, okay? Period. If you're a newbie. And if you don't know how to do it, hire somebody else that knows how to do it. Are you with me? And you can find people on Fiverr.com, Upwork.com, Guru.com. You can start small just to make some money, right? So you'll understand how it works. Because many of you complicate it, I don't know. And I think that Many of you complicate this process of digital marketing because, you're listening to too many people, you're opening too many emails, you're watching too many videos. They're telling you you're gonna make money in 72 hours, and you have to kind of eliminate all that stuff and just find one person, follow that one person, listen to them, and that's the only person you listen to, and create greatness here. All right, so check it out. So what we do is, like with Fat Diminisher. I can't even talk about my other product, but we're doing maybe $50,000 a day. Let me tell you why. Because on Facebook, what we did was we started with $50 a day. Now, I know some of you're like, oh, I can't afford $50 a day. And listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. If you can't afford $50 a day and running media online, you should not be in business at all. Okay? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. That's only $1,500 a month. So if you can't get your mind around $50 a day, I would advise you to just stay at your job and let other people sign your paychecks. Because honestly, it's not gonna happen for you. If you say, "Oh, I don't have 50," well, if you don't have $50 as a 30-year-old, 40-year-old person, 50-year-old, even 20, I mean, $50 a day. If you're not even willing to sacrifice, put on a credit card. Like if you're not willing to do that, you're never gonna make money on the internet. Is that clear? If you can get your mind to the point that you're just okay with spending that amount of money, whether you lose it, you make money, it doesn't matter. But $50 a day is a great start to start running media online. Now listen, this is where the CAC come in. So the thing is, I'm spending $50. Why? Because I want to know how much money do I need to spend to acquire a customer. That's it. So I had fatdiminisher.com, Fat Diminisher, the product itself, which was an ebook, was $37. I'll tell you how simple this was. So basically, I spent $50 a day until I found someone that will buy my product under $50. Now listen, there were some days I would spend $100 and I would get one customer. So what does that mean? If I spend $100, stay with me here, I only made $37. What does that mean? I'm in a deficit, right? So that means that I need to do something different with the ad structure, or maybe I need to do something different with the actual VSL or the sales copy itself. Does that make sense? The key is this. I need to be able to spend money and make money. I need to be able to spend $30 and maybe I get paid $37, but I made $7. Are you with me here? I want you to understand this. This is where you have to spend a lot of your time, ladies and gentlemen. Once you have an offer, now I know some of you are brand new to offers. You might say, what is an offer, Wes? Well, it's the stuff that you buy online. Anytime you're buying products online, you go to Amazon, they know what their customer acquisition cost is. They know. Like when you buy, like I spend a lot of money on Amazon. Some of you do as well. Some of you online shop. And you don't think twice about CAC or customer acquisition costs. But they know. They know how much money you're going to spend. They know how much money they need to spend to get you. That's why you see all these different ads on the internet. These ads are not just there they're just not there randomly. They're there strategically because they're trying to find out how much money do I need to pay you or pay the Facebook platform to get you to pay them money. Okay? That's it. That's all they do. They want to figure that out first. And that's what you should do. So let me give you the steps. Once you have an offer means once you have something to sell, you can either sell two things on the internet. Now stay with me. It's very simple. Keep this simple, stupid. It's only two ways to make money on the internet. You're either going to sell a service or you're going to sell a product, a physical product. That's it. Or you're going to be an affiliate, which means is you're going to promote somebody else's product. That is it. That is how you make money online. Those three ways, okay? You're either going to sell a physical product, you're going to sell a digital product, or you're going to promote somebody else's product. That's all you got to do. Now, what do I suggest? If you want to make money faster, I would say to promote a product that's already making money. This is what I do. This is what people follow me because I create products online, and I have 100,000 affiliates right now that are about half of them are active, and they promote a ton of products on the internet that are my products. Which means is Let me tell you how simple it is. They promote the products. I give them a commission and I keep the rest. I don't spend any money, any time, nothing. Does that make sense? But a lot of you, now that part of the business is much more difficult because you have to understand how to create a sales copy. You have to understand how to do the copywriting. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to lie to you. I suggest if you're brand new, you find a product, okay? And I'm going to give you a few platforms. And you can also promote my products as well. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that later. You got Digistore24.com. I've made over $20 million with those guys in less than 2 years. You have, I have an award to prove that, by the way. Also clickbank.com. Clickbank was the first company platform that I made maybe $40 million to date now. Been with them for a while. I'm not with them now. I'll be back soon. All right. I made a lot of money, maybe $40 million with those guys. And you got Warrior Plus as well. Okay. We'll talk more about that later. And I've made a couple of $1 million easily. Okay. Are you with me here? So I recommend you be an affiliate. Stay with ClickBank and Digistore24.com. You find a product that's number one or top 5. So when you go to their website and you click on Marketplace, this is simple. Just the top 5 products are the top offers, which means is people like you are promoting them, okay, and they're making a ton of money. They're traveling the world. They're doing what the fuck they want to do because they're promoting a product that's already been proven. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, so once you choose a product, now you need to go to Facebook. And you either have to learn how to run ads on Facebook by going to YouTube and typing in how to run ads on Facebook. I mean, it's really that easy. I know you think it's... See, you know what's the crazy part of internet marketing or digital marketing? People truly believe that YouTube is not giving honest information on how to run ads. They are. You'll prefer to buy a course, but you don't have to, okay? Now, if you want mentorship, of course, like we mentor to do a ton of different things. You know, the type of mentorship we do with our company is we just help people to make $5,000 to $10,000 as quick as humanly possible. That's the first goal, is to get you to make some money, okay? We already know how to do that. It's been proven, and we're experts at that. But you can just go to YouTube, type in how to run ads on Facebook, and watch every video. Honestly, you watch every video. Like in your date yourself running ads. Okay? But remember, the first goal, you got to remember this. And the great thing about being an affiliate, the vendors, they give you the creatives, they give you the banners, they give you the copy, the words, they give you almost everything, folks. Okay? And all you need to do is just learn how to run it on Facebook. How do you do that? Go to Google, go to YouTube, type in how to run Facebook. I'm being serious, okay? I know so many self-taught Facebook millionaires. That's all they do. They just run ads all day long. Like my media buyer this year, he's probably going to make $1 million plus for me. I'm going to pay him $1 million this year because it's a great skill to have. Okay. However, if you don't have the time to do it yourself, if you just feel you're too old, whatever your excuse is, hire somebody to do it for you. Go to Upwork.com. Write that down. I'm giving you the sauce here. Go to Guru.com, Fiverr.com. Hire somebody. Pay them within your budget and tell them what you want to do. Say, hey, I got a product on ClickBank. It's not my product. It's somebody else. I want you to run ads to it. And I need to learn, I need to figure out what the CAC is. I need the CAC to be under $37. Now, let me get a little bit more deeper here now. I'm going to still try to explain this like a fifth grader. There's something that's called AOV. I give anybody $50 who know what AOV is. Comment below. What is AOV? To see if you know your knowledge. See, there's a lot of acronyms, right? But AOV is the name of the game. What is AOV, ladies and gentlemen? Who wants $50? What is AOV? Exactly. Much love. You just won $50, James. Average order value. Okay, let me explain that. Now, this is This is what I'm teaching my son right now, folks. Like, when when you start teaching people how to run a business, you don't start saying, oh, you just got to just sell this and buy that. No, you need to explain the numbers, because the numbers is the name of the game. You have to understand the numbers inside out, because you can make a lot of money, but a lot of money is going out because you don't understand the numbers. That's one thing I learned from Shark Tank. One thing about Mr. Wonderful, people don't like him, but this man was very strict on numbers. You need to know the numbers deeply. You got to understand the numbers, because if not, you'll be bringing money in and money's going out. And you're like, where's my money? Make sense? Okay, so the numbers is the name of the game. Average order value is this. I'm going to explain it like a dummy. Any dummy can understand this. When you buy a car, okay? When you buy a car. No, not buy a car. When you go to Amazon. How many of you, when you go to Amazon, you typically only buy one thing? Usually, you buy more than once. Or you buy more than one thing, right, on Amazon.com. Or even Walmart.com, even when you go to Walmart, right? You can't just go into Walmart and buy one thing. Even though you say, I just need this thing. I just need some toilet paper. I just need a toothbrush. But you ain't going there, you buy a toothbrush, you buy some scope, you buy some dental floss. You buy more things, okay? So average order value is everything after the first sale, okay? So if I went to the store to buy some toothbrush, but I bought some floss too, something that's called the front end, which is the toothbrush, is what I came in there to buy. But everything after that is called average order value, because I bought more, okay? So the average order value is basically the amount of money that a person spends when they enter my store, when they go to my website, when they buy my offer. How much money are they typically spending? It doesn't mean that everybody's spending this, okay? I may have 100 people and the average order value is $60, which means is when you do the numbers, people spend at least $60 when they go to my website, okay? So at that time, Fat Minister, average order value was $100. So you can imagine how much money I was making, and if I was spending $30 to get a customer. So if I'm spending $30 to get one customer, okay, but my average order value is $100, can anybody do the math? How much money am I making? Another $50. Think about it. You have to know this. If you don't understand those concepts, you'll never be rich, ever. And you won't sustain wealth. What is the average order value? My average order value is $100, okay? And say if I got 1,000 customers that come in, okay? And I spent $30 per customer. Can anybody do the math for $50? It may take you some time, all right? It's a lot of money, okay? It's a lot of money. If I'm spending $30 per customer, I'm making $70 profit-wise. Why? Because the average order value is $100. That means an average customer is spending $100. You with me? Okay. Does that make sense so far? Give me a thumbs up. Now, the reason why I wanted to record this video, because many of you are so impatient as it relates to making money, but you don't understand, like understanding the finances, okay? Money and finances are two different things. Money is what you make. Finances is what you do with the money and the understanding of the money as it comes in. And as long as you know what your customer acquisition costs, you'll never be broke, ever. As long as your customer acquisition cost is below your what? AOV, average order value, you can spend as much money on Facebook, TikTok, Google, as much as you want. Even if it took you 2-3 months to find the customer acquisition cost that is low enough for you to make a profit, it doesn't matter. Does that make sense? That's why last year, for 6 months, we were doing $3 million a month. $3 million. And you might know what the profit was 1.5 million a month. And now we have a new product I'm going to share with you later. We're going to do the same, but we're going to do $10 million a month now. You might say, well, how do you know that? Because I know my customer acquisition costs. Right now, we have a new product. I haven't shared it, but we do have a new product, right? But the customer acquisition cost is $10. The average order value is $70 right now. Obviously, we're going to do what is called optimize. Optimize is, well, I want to get that $15 to $5. Are you with me? So all I do is take my little platinum heavy ass American Express card and I spend $100,000 a day if I want to. Does that make sense? Are you with me? Well, this is how the digital marketers are getting rich on the internet here. Okay, these are the real people. You know, the people that you see on the internet, you know, I'm not saying that they don't have money, but they don't know how to run a business. I'm telling you. Because you'll see them one day, oh, yeah, we're doing this, we're killing it, blah, blah. Then the next day or the next year, you don't see them anymore. Because they thought they was going to make their money off being an influencer, just running a YouTube channel, or, I don't know, you know, building up their social media and doing TikTok shop. Listen, that's just like getting a paycheck, working and getting a paycheck or getting a commission from selling a house. And then the next time you sell a house is 6 months. You got to live off that little money. Does that make sense? You have to, if you're going to run a business, you have to be smart about the finances. It's all about CAC, customer acquisition costs. What is my cost to get a customer? That's it. There's other things you have to do, but I'm not going to talk about like lifetime customer value and, but listen, customer acquisition costs. Whatever business that you have right now, you got to think, okay, what is the cost for me to get a customer? And it's the cost below the average order value, okay? Now, listen, I want to put an offer out there, okay? I'm just going to let you know. Something you can buy. If you want to be a part of my team, if you want to be a part of my YouTube AI service that we are sharing with the community here, okay? And let me explain what we do, okay? Because right now I'm really deep into artificial intelligence. Why? Because it's going to automate everything which means I don't need people to do the job anymore. I can use AI. It's more efficient, it's faster, and smarter, okay? And now I want to take about 10 people like today to show them and do 90% of the work for them, which means is we're going to use about 5 to 7 different artificial intelligence machines, softwares that are online right now. Okay. And what we're going to do is create a faceless YouTube channel for you. Okay. And what that means is you don't have to show your face. You don't have to record a video at all. You let the AI do it for you. And I know some of you have seen some of these channels. You may see, videos, but yet it's not the actual person. They call that dubbing videos, okay? Like dubbing. And you have people making $20,000 to $50,000 a month. We have kids doing this, teenagers. This is insane. And they're using artificial intelligence here, okay? Now, something like this. Now, let me explain what we do. We practically do everything for you. But listen, you still have to learn and understand what we're doing here. Yes, we do the thumbnails. We create the channels. We do the dubbing of the videos. We do the copy for the videos, the thumbnails. We do all that because our first goal is not to make you rich. The first goal is to get you monetized. What does that mean? I have a YouTube channel. I have a few, and they're monetized, which means they bring me residual passive income every single month, okay? You got to be smart. You got to really think about having some passive income, okay, folks? Because some of you are getting older, and some of you need some extra cash. Does that make sense? How many of you need some extra cash per month? Okay, but to do that, you have to be very intelligent about your next moves, all right? You got to think. It's not about just getting this quick money. It's about being very strategic and partnering with the right person, going through the process so you can bring in $1,000 or $10,000 per month of what you did today here. Does that make sense? Now, in all honesty, something like this costs about $20,000 to $25,000 because it's just a ton of work in the background. Now, if you would do it for yourself, of course, a couple $100, you can do it for yourself. Okay, I give you a course, you go through it. But we now have the opportunity to take, an investment, $20,000, $25,000, and you give us a couple of months here, and you work with us. We're going to work with you as well, and we want you to be able to quit your job. We want you to fly around the world. We want you to buy whatever you want to buy. We want you to put your children to private schools, and we want you to have the life that you've always wanted. Why? All because you made a decision today that the life that you currently are living is not the life that you want to live for the next 30 to 40 years. Is that fair? Okay? Is that fair? Now, I get it's a ton of you that's thinking $25,000 is a lot of money. I get it, $25,000, $250,000. What if I would have said $250,000? Would $25,000 be a lot of money then? Probably not. Okay? So I want you to understand, like when you think about money, like when you think about $25,000, you're like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. I mean, is it? Many of you make $20,000 a year, $25,000, $30,000, $50,000 a year. I get it. And I get it. Some of you say, well, Wesley, it doesn't matter what you say. I don't have that type of money. I get it. But this is what I want to do, okay? And I do this every once in a while, maybe once a month. I'm going to take 10 people, okay? 10 people from this live here. And you don't have to pay $25,000 because, listen, that's just the rate. That's how much we charge our folks. And the thing is, the price point that I want to share with you, I may take a loss. Let me ask you a question. If I said it's $10,000, if I cut it in half, $10,000, you can get involved with me right now, and we're going to create the channel for you in the next 24 hours. Okay? We got to get to work on it now because we need to start uploading videos to get you monetized. To get monetized, it takes 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. You got to do that within a year. We do that less than 3 months because we have a system. It's called AI, right? And we understand how to use AI. Okay, I teach my people and I instruct them how to use it so we can do that for you. Okay, once you get monetized, that means every video that's been watched by the YouTube community, you will get a paycheck from YouTube. Okay, so if I said $10,000, how many of you would say, let's do it, Wes? Or how many of you say, oh, that's still too much. Oh, that's still too much. And let me tell you something about people. Let me tell you something about you. The only reason why you want to invest $25,000 or $10,000 is because, like, in your mind, you don't see it happening. Like, you don't see a sure thing yet. That's just how people are. Like, well, yeah, I mean, 10,000 is okay, but man, I don't have. No, it's not that you don't have the money. It's just that you don't see it possible for yourself. One of the things that we do is we help people to see what they think is impossible. We make it. We have so many people that's doing this right now. I mean, older people, younger people. And everybody's different because everybody has been raised differently, so the beliefs are different. And a lot of you still have beliefs of poverty. If you say that's too much money, you have a poverty mindset. It's just the truth. If you say, oh, I want to do it, but if I only had the money, that's what poor and average people, they always say this. They will always say this, forever. And I get that. And I know some of you do have a poor and average mindset. So that's what I want to do for the first 10 people. You don't even have to pay $10,000. That's what I'm going to do. For 10 people only, I'm going to share a number. I'm going to give you the number right now. And when I give you the number, all you need to text is 10K, okay? Because I want you to, we're going to get you to 10K per month. Does that make sense? I'm going to give you a number. And those people, those 10 people, they're going to pay $997. Which means I will take a loss, but it's okay. All I ask is this: once you get started, okay, and I want you to just share a testimony. That's all I ask for. That's it. I want you to be the proof of the case study that is possible. Because I want to do a case study for a new program that I'm doing, and I want you to be a part of that case study. Which means is once I get you making money, after your investment of $997, you do a case study. I want to come to your house, or maybe we go on video call, and we do a nice little talking interview, because I want to show and prove that regular average people can make money. Does that make sense? So when I share this number, you need to text 10K. 10K, because that's how much money, that's my goal, to get you to 10K. Me and my team, we're going to work diligently to do that. Okay, when I text that number, I'm going to give it to you right now. If you're number 11, you're too late. You got to pay $25,000. Only the first 10 people that have $997 right now available to invest in themselves, so they, in the next few months, can do whatever they want to do, leave their job, picture having housekeepers, picture like my lifestyle. And I have a easy life. It's perfect. I love it. And it's because I have money. And I want to give you that money as well. I'll show you how to do it. Does that make sense? So the number is, just text 10K. The first 10 people that text 10K, you're in. Okay? It's 917-935-1870. It's my New York number. Text 10K to 917-935-1870. Now listen, if you're too late, this happens every time. I get a bunch of people to text, right? And you get like 30 texts. And number 11 through 30, I have to text and say, I'm sorry, you're too late. Or I may not even respond to you because you're just too late. So I'm not saying this is the right opportunity for you. I'm not saying that you should get in this thing right now. I'm just giving you an opportunity to use AI in a way to make money. That's it. You either see it or you don't. Some of you have to see it before you believe it, and that's okay. Go back to your job. Go back to your 9 to 5, figure it out. Go back to the internet, type in how to make money online, how to do this, how to make money. Jump into all these different organizations, try to make money for the next 5 years and see if that worked by yourself alone. Or you can be smart, like all smart people do that become rich, is they realize they need some help. They need mentorship, okay? They need to be around people who are winning financially. If you want to win financially, you have to be around those people. So I'm going to share the number again. Text me 10K at 917-935-1870. Someone's going to text you, even myself or my VP, and we're going to vet you to get the process started. 10K, that means you're ready to start today, not tomorrow, not in 2 weeks. I don't want to hear that shit. Honestly, I want people who are aggressive, who are hungry right now. And I know I have some hungry people on here. Comment the word hungry if you're hungry. If you're not hungry, you're not going to make money. Listen, I'm not worth $30 million because I'm not a hungry individual. As a matter of fact, I'm starving. I want more. And if you don't have that mindset, go read the book, Think and Grow Rich, okay? You need to go read some more books because you're not ready yet. And unfortunately, most of you are not ready. But if you are ready and if you are hungry right now, you may be a single mom that have children that's looking for a way out. You could be just a guy that's trying to figure it out, a man that's just trying to figure it out. Well, here's your opportunity to work with me. Text me at 917-935-1870, okay? And text me 10K, 10K, 10K. That's my commitment to you, to make 10K, $10,000 per month. And let me give you this. After 3 months, I'm gonna give myself 90 days to make things happen for you. In 90 days, if you don't like my voice, if you don't like anything about the service, if you just hate the developers, you're going to be working with people who have worked from YouTube and Facebook, just to let you know. I've recruited the best of the best. Then I give you a refund. No problem. I have no problem giving you a total refund. If you just hate it, you say, Wesley, I don't like your voice. I don't like how you screaming it. Okay, you can have your money back. 90-day money back guarantee. Is that okay? Okay? So you text me. The number is 917-935-1870. Text me 10K. If you've already sent that text, let me know in the comment below, because I need to look at my phone and reach out to my VP. Okay? And see what we're working with here. Okay? Just text me 917-935-1870. And I love working with very ambitious women, by the way. They tend to succeed more with my programs. And let me tell you why, because they just go getters. And, no shade to men, but men typically are lazy or they want something for nothing. They're not willing to grind. And they kind of, they they treat business like they treat their life, like nothing. They want something for nothing. So, like I said before, the number this is a U.S. number, which means if you're international, you need to type +1, okay? 001. 917-935-1870 and text 10K. It is a New York number, okay? It's my New York number. So much love. If you got any value, comment the word value below. Like this video, share the video. If you got any value, if you didn't get any value right now, don't like it, don't share it. It's okay. I'm here to give you value. I'm here to teach you how to make money. And if you're willing to do what's necessary, if you're willing to learn and to listen and take the advice, your financial situation can potentially change. Much love. Thanks for the likes and shares. Thank you for joining me here tonight or this morning or actually this afternoon. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin, and let's go.